videos. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, look at this. I gotta admit, this price action is actually pretty good. For it to be presented for right gaps like this is just automatically something I like to see. I would prefer that to stay open. If we are completely bullish, we tap back in. That's completely fine. Keep this here marked out. Yellow. Okay. Okay, so let's see. I don't like the time it's spending on there, so I'm gonna just invalidate that. But it should never spend that much time when trading down to a order block. So like that, I have that outside. So I would take a guess. I mean, why is no news popping up, bro? Seriously. So it's weird. Anyway. Yeah, look at that. Keep that in mind. Seriously. Keep that in mind. Seriously. Yeah. Alright. So we come back to it. I want to see the lower portion be a strong level. Kind of scratch that white, to be honest. Okay. Let's see. So, alright. So look at the bodies. And boom. So that Southside took. Oh wow, I can generate that. I can generate that actually. I'm actually record that. Yeah, let me record this. So I'm taping right now on live stream, but I'm going to go back all the way to there. Right now you see this inversion right there. You see that stuff that we have, right? And we had the retracement back in. That's what I marked up that. And also I want to see the bodies stay under. See that body stay right there. You see, boom, complete expansion right down. So yeah, jeez. Alright, let me just filter it. POI. Good lesson. And then let's get that VIG. Get that VIG. Get that VIG. And good picture of use PG. Continue. I'm not recording, am I? Nope, not. Yeah, so now that we took out outside, you see how we took out outside? We have no Ferrari gap. That tells you a lot, to be honest with you. That tells you that we're most likely not really doing nothing, to be honest with you. You kind of want to wait for the Ferrari gap to present itself, or wait for a Ferrari gap to present itself, and then, you know, base up stuff off of that. So we're not really doing nothing. Can write that up, actually. Look at that. Yep. Write that up as an order block. What am I doing? I'm marking them as an order block. See how we have that now? Inversion LB type thing. I guess not. That's fine. I'll never take any trade off of that anyway. Okay, so we left the order block open, untouched, unmitigated. That's a good sign. And we are dumping. That's a good sign, bro. When you are looking at order blocks, when you see order block form and we don't even touch it, we come close but we don't touch it, that's a good sign of bearishness. That we are actually bearish. Okay, see that? Now I want you to go on the 30, wait to the 30-minute. That would tell you actually no, 15 actually. Now I want to wait for 30. That would tell you a good amount of, if we're bluffing to go down, because yes, you can actually mark up all these Ferrari gaps and say, well, I mean, we're most likely going to be bearish because it's in a third. The 30 would tell you everything. Going at 30, if it creates a Ferrari gap, then we're most likely not bluffing. We're most likely bearish. But if we don't to create a Ferrari gap, then it's most likely a bluff. We're probably going to go up to high prices. Depends. 2 minutes left. Look at this. Look at this. Look at this. 1 minute left. Boom. It matters. It totally matters for sure. Mark that as yellow and go about our day. See, we avoided. See that? That big chop. Didn't have to. Now this 30-minute can still be inverse, so I'm not saying anything. As a matter of fact, not only does the Ferrari look good, this order block looks good. So I want to see how we play in this inside this Ferrari gap, or if we're gonna use it at all or not. See that? Alright. So now we come in the order block. Now at this point, see how we just did that order block right there? Not really looking at anything at this point. No, keep it there. What the frick? Keep this there. That's a discount. That's a discount. Well, not discount, premium. IVG. Definitely want to keep it there. Note it. Now keep this. Yes, mother?
I guess I gotta get another shower head.
Do you think so?
I don't know why they're doing that.
So the shower's not working.
It must be the shower head.
For some reason.
Shower head.
Because there's water dripping out of it. It's just not coming through the holes. There's a button on the thing. Did you press that button?
What button?
If you, on the handle, there's a button.
I'm gonna try right now.
I mean, there's a...
Wait, what button?
Was water dripping out of it? There's a gray little button.
I mean, like, what's that button do?
I think it blocks the water.
Alright, so yeah. See how we use that for right gap at 50%. And we just, yeah, this is a good price action, bro. But it's become way worse than this, to be honest with you. Alright, look at this OB. Keep in mind, I'm telling you right now, this is not a bluff. I repeat, this is not a bluff. Keep in mind these quads. Look how they use them. Look how they use them. 50% specifically. Or CE specifically. Yeah. See that? Now you could market the wick, you know, 50%. But I don't really care to do that because look at it, bruh. Oh frick. I'm sure. Anyway. Yeah, just look at that wick. So I won't let this be known right here. I won't let this be known. We are most likely, possibly, I'm anticipating for us to trade back up. If not, we can continue to down, but trade back up, use the CE of this wick. So, some very fast, CE of this wick. I'm gonna see a complete run up right there. That's what I'm looking for, depending on what we do. If it does go back up to there. Now keep in mind this value gap right here. Yeah, keep that red. Alright, so now let me go there. Not be foolish. Alright, so we're in that. I mean, this order block is not even my type of, you know, whatever. It is? Alright, actually. I mean, it is, but it's not. Alright, so I'm very conscious of what we do. To the point I will. Oh, let me see. How do that thing? Oh, I can't change the transparency. Can't change the transparency, bro. Anyway. Alright, so yeah, I'm being very conscious of what the frick we do inside of here. I'm not saying this is a buy. I'm not saying this is a sell. I'm just simply I'm just simply having my guard up to what the frick we might do. Alright, that's good. Anyway. Alright, so you want to mark out these individually. They're mostly going to do the same thing and with the same story, but you're going to see. Okay, see that? See that for right there as well? Keep that there. So with this for up, I'll probably just write this like a brighter color. So like, I'll mark this a nice, or no, actually I'll mark this white. Mark it white. Alright. Taking that south side, yeah, 50% of that wick. See how we come right back up to 50% of that wick. Let's see. Nope, fire up created. CE of that wick. Keep that there. CE of that wick. Alright, let's see how it reacts to that. Volume imbalance. CC of that was delivers right to sell side. No body closed. See that? I'll keep that there because that is sell side. Boom. Sell side liquidity. And I'm just simply waiting for price See what it does after this. Because every time we take our sell side or we take out, it's usually a new phase. So we want to see what new phase is, or what it's telling us. See, that's 13 o'clock. Nothing. Keep that there. Actually, hold on. Yeah, no, let's not be foolish. Because when sell side gets took, you gotta be very conscious of who is trying to sell. So in a way, this is a form. Yeah, this is buy side. Right there. Let's see how we possibly. Okay, look at that. Feeling I'm gonna do. Yeah, I definitely want to see the upper portion stay open. Definitely. See how we didn't spend time in that area. Yep. That's high probability. Set an order block right there. Yeah. That's perfect delivery. Alright, so I'm gonna record again. Alright, I'm gonna just talk about this. Yeah. Yeah, this buy side. So I'm gonna give you the context real quick. So on a daily, we are inside of whatever. Definitely make that a yellow. Alright, so on a daily inside. Actually, let me just make it. I'm sorry. It would have been 50% without order block. What I seen after we take out the sell side is who is trying to keep on selling after we take out sell side. Where's the nearest buy side at? Right here. This swing high. So how I seen that swing high, I instantly marked up this fair gap was created, and I was anticipating that fair gap was not just created for no reason, it has a purpose. So you see how we tap into the upper quadrant, we don't spend any time into that and that portion. We utilize this water block and we run right up to buy side. Boom. Right there. So that was just perfect delivery. This is something you should look for every time. Right here. Textbook right gap to buy side LQ. So LQ continued. Also using OB for continuation. Anyway. Yeah, this is perfect. Perfect. Tape reading is good for the mental. I really would say that it is really good for the mental. keep the order block there, proportion block. It's very important. But it's definitely good for the mental. It will tell you about yourself and who you are. If you can't even stand still and not push a button for a second, then like for real, like you need to really sit down and just rethink things, bro. Cause see that right there, it just will help you overall to just look at price and not be able to do anything. Stop treating it's supposed to be a title of a video. Stop treating trading like porn, bro. For real. Sit back, look at it. You don't have to touch, you know? We gotta touch anything. Just look. Telling you, any it's good out of context, but any video on the hub can be good, bro. If you touch, if you get that dopamine. But you actually sit back and look, you're like, ah, nah, this video's trash. Off topic, but it's so real. Anyway, look at that right here. Keep that 110% in mind. I'm not bluffing with nobody. Because it's a discount and we can trade up to this buy side. Buy side liquidity. We have sell side liquidity. Right there, see that? Okay. Yeah, new day opening, 17 o'clock. Look at that fair value gap. It's 22 price. This was freaking nice. And this is the best thing though. I learned something today. You don't have to not putting this, but like you don't have to trade. You don't have to trade any condition, bro. Know what you like. Keep that in mind. Okay. But yeah, know what you like and just trade it, bro. You do not. I don't want to see it touch back. Yeah. Once it touch back right there to that right order block, I'm gonna say buy side now, minor buy side. And yeah. I mean, realistically, I'm looking at this. If I would anticipate anything, I would anticipate as this being an inversion, but we can just mark it yellow for right now. Indecisive. I don't know. Yeah, so let's see. What we do? So we tap it again. Boom. Okay. Body staying the fair value gap. Nope, at that time. So we're really using this fair value gap right here. That's something. Right. So in this case, sell side. I'm gonna specify this as minor sell side liquidity. Minor sell side liquidity. Alright. See how the volume imbalance suspension block right here. I'm not gonna mark that up because you see it with your eyes. Just look at it. Look at that order block. Yeah. So look at this order block right here. Whatever the frick you want to call it. Yeah, so look at that textbook right here. Literally textbook. Fighting against 2 water blocks, but you see, let me see. So I'll keep this here. I'll keep it there. But I want to definitely see how we are going to react off of this. That is very. I'll write something like that up, you know. See how we don't want to touch the upper quadrant. We spend no time in there. Retouch back is fine, but I don't want to see it. Yeah, I don't want to see this like get touched back. To be honest with you, if it does, it still can have a reaction, but I wouldn't be too heavy on anything. If it does. Okay, so yes, look at this, number 1. That could be a reversal point. Keep that in mind. Busted for right yet, but you know, we just gotta see. Look at that. So look, watch. Okay, we're not using it. Using it for right up. Just use your eyes. Alright, so you see what I mean? How we accumulated first, spent time in an area, and then most people say, oh, inducement, so that means it has to work. No. Most of the time, that's some BS. Look closely. Look closely. Watch it. Right. 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 Keep that there for fun. But so, okay. I don't want it to see you spend no time in here. That's literally best case scenario. I don't want to see you spend no time. 50% and just gone. That. Look at that. See how okay. So that's 50% of that to take out by side. Boom. So this is just ICT, like this is literally just ICT textbook. I bet Muddy he would have took something right there. But alright, this I'm gonna just take a shower, right? I was in this, yeah, it's already been 30 minutes. Talk about this real quick and just show you. So number 1, I want to go all the way back to right here. I want to show you. So I'll leave that real quick. So look at this. What do we have up top? By side. By side liquid. Not minor by side, not relative equalize. So relative equalize by side. What do we have right here? An order block. You see this Ferrari gap right here, right? That's fine. I don't really want to annotate it, but you see that. Now look what we do before we touch the order block. We spend time accumulating first. Accumulating. Most people will say that's inducement. It's not. That's just a better sign that order block will lose. Look what we do. Right through there. Right through there. And we have some pullback over this. That's fine. What was I saying? Right here. This for right gap specifically. I want to see it spend no time in there. I want to see this get touched, and I want to see the upper portion be sensitive. I don't want to see no time spent in there. I want to see a touch and a run. See this? 50%. Now here 50%. I want to see that run. Right to that buy side. It's textbook, bro. Yeah, this textbook. And then see that? One last kiss on this. Kiss goodbye, pal. Right there. textbook. Doing what you doing just to get you. Let me just cover the textbook. Right side, liquidity. Any southern scar hatch. Say I'll do what I do. Go with the tattoo. I used to know. Dubai side. These should be looking for these anyway.